Okay, Stubby Bob, the engine test stand, has been pulled out of retirement. That can only mean one thing. I have an engine to test on it. The engine that will be tested on it isn't quite ready yet, but it's this Briggs & Stratton 19 horse V-twin. This engine will be going in the free Craftsman as long as it checks out alright. I want to give this engine a good run. This engine was in an abandoned tractor that was at a tractor haul I got a couple years back. So this engine is 100% unknown, but just about everything on this property did run when parked. So this machine and this engine hopefully is no different. I have turned it over. I did fire it on a little bit of carburetor, or a little bit of carburetor cleaner, and it actually did sound fairly good. I could not let it run. It has no oil in it at the moment. It's been sitting upside down. It's been sitting on its side. It's been sitting quite a few different ways, so all the oil has leaked out of it. So filters, stuff like that are compromised. No big deal. I do have just about everything except for a wiring harness to put this engine back together. It has a harness on it, but the harness that's on it won't match the machine that it's going into, but it will match Stubby Bob right here. I wired this up to be able to test 3 different style engines: Briggs new, Briggs old, and Kohler. So this is all set and ready to go to test this engine. Just the tractor, which is that one right there, isn't quite ready to be to be tested in as of yet. So next couple days I gotta wait for this JB weld to dry. Unfortunately, I did have to cut the sump to get the bolt out. I was using an extractor, and just as it was starting to come out, the extractor broke. So, which kind of sucked. My neighbor gave me the extractor and I ended up breaking it, which sucked. So I ended up making a slit in it with a cutoff wheel. Really, I should have did that in the first place, but that's really last resort. I did not want to have to do that. Luckily, when you do this, it doesn't really take away too much strength from the sump. You still have 3 other bolt holes that are in perfectly good condition that will work. If you had, say, 2 of them, you'd really want one on either side. You definitely don't want to have 2 with slits in them on the same side. The bolt is still going in and out without any issues. It's not really compromised that way. It just does have that slit in it, so it is slightly compromised. So definitely not the best thing to do, but it definitely will be okay for something like this. 3 bolts will hold it in nice and tight. The 4th one will still hold it. I'll probably put a nut on the top of it, and we'll go from there. But when I was running that bolt in and out, it definitely caught threads, and it was definitely going in and out without any issues. So we should be good on that. Before I put this in Stubby Bob, I do want to pressure wash it, primarily the bottom. Then I'll probably put it in Stubby Bob and pressure wash the top half, get everything all nice and cleaned up on it before it goes in its final location, hopefully. As long as it runs good, it'll be going in the free Craftsman, and that machine will hopefully be soon ready to go back down the road. Like I said, I will buy the wiring harness as long as everything does check out as well. So that's pretty much it for this. I'm done for today. Gotta let that dry and wait till tomorrow until I can get this pressure washed. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.